Welcome to Daily Conversation. This is Mr. K.
Eric.
Yeah, today is the 5th of January 2022, and the time now is 6:16 a.m. Well, our topic today is being different a good thing? Right, so before we get started, please click the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, so here we go. Yeah, so for me, I think before I answer the question whether it is good, I think I make it in my conclusion part. So before that, I would like to talk about two things to be considered. The first things we can think like it is a factor, two factors to be considered. The first one is practical. The second one is accepted by the targeted person, people, or group. So with these two factors, I can give three examples here to discuss whether being different is a good thing. So in my first example, it is like uh, when we're considering there is a decision to whether to go to the college, to go to the university, and we assume that, let's say, the majority of people go to the university and college at the age from maybe 18 to 21 or 22, then this is the majority. So if being the different means that we don't go. So in this case, in this example, uh, I think we look at whether it is practical, and then I think yes, it is practical,
What
and yeah,
is practical?
practical means doable.
What is doable?
Doable means if you do that, then uh, uh, every other things, not every, the things in your life will still be okay. You still can survive. You still can do well. You still can live well.
Okay. So you just concerned about the survival, or you also
Survival,
or you also
and
concerned.
also,
Mm,
yeah, and also a little about your current life.
what
Yeah,
do you mean?
it won't be like worse off a lot, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, but but
So
but how
mm,
but how can we know our decisions will not worse our off in long term? For example, you're playing the phone game. Yeah, it
mm,
make you happy. For some people, make them happy
mm,
and makes them relax. Yeah, but in long terms, uh, do they know? Do they know the impact, the difference? Some
mm,
people buying the lottery tickets
yeah.
in short term, they experience the excitement. Yeah, and they didn't lose much. $1 each day, and doesn't affect their survival. And it's practical because use a small amount to bet a big. Yeah, to earn a chance to win a big money. Yeah,
Um, mm, yeah, it's
and how
got some
about the
problem.
long? Yeah, how about the long term? So is it un is it under the framework, the practical and doable?
Um, yeah, actually, I didn't. I don't really take much into account the long-term effect.
Okay.
Mm. Yeah, because I think even though when let's say you make a decision, and after that there are still many things can be changed, uh, you still can do a lot of things to generate different result.
Mm. But when you see when you mention one person is being different, or you mention other people, some people are different from other people, or some people say you are different from other people. Are they referred to the short-term thing, or are they referred to the long-term thing?
Um,
Are they referred to uh uh maybe I should say quote unquote short-term habit, or actually quote unquote long-term habit? Are they focused on the specific things, or are they focused on your habit, the thinking, the thoughts you have, and then make you act differently from other people?
I
For
think the
example,
difference here
yeah, yeah.
can
For
be.
example,
Yeah, yeah. You continue. Sorry.
I buy a manual car.
Mm,
Yeah, different from other people.
yeah.
So is this a short-term thing or long-term thing?
Uh, but this one, manual car, I think it depends on the life of the car. So it could be something like uh 5 year, 10 years. But you can also think like it is not so long term. You can sell it in the middle.
Mm. Yeah, 5 years. Five. Yeah. I agree. We can sell anytime. Yeah. But why you make the decision to buy a manual car? And the amount is quite big. This is uh you need to spend quite a lot of money to buy a car. This is not like buy a pencil.
Mm, yeah,
And if some people say, oh, yeah, you use another branch of the shampoo, being different.
mm,
You use some MLM branch shampoo. Yeah,
yeah.
nobody using it. You are being different. Do people really concerned about that short-term difference?
Mm, yeah, you're right. Short term things. Uh, most of them are not so important
Yeah.
as smaller things.
Mm, yeah.
Mm, yep.
Yeah.
So.
Mm,
Mm,
yeah. You may continue your three example. Mm,
mm. Yeah, the first example is we the decisions to go to the college and university, and for practical here, I think it is yes. The reason we have actually mentioned in previous conversation, which is like we can save money, uh, which to be spent on school fees, and then we can start our work from 18, and then we start to earn money at that age. We start to earn working experience as well earlier than other people, and we still can find a job. uh, we still can survive. This is practical. And then second, accepted by the targeted person, group, or people. I think this is also a yes, because even though you don't go to the university or college, but you still can find you still can find job. You still can find a job. You still can find uh, those group of employers who are willing to hire you. Yeah, even though maybe you ask for a lower salary, but you still can find the particular group of people or people that will accept your different. So in this case, I think it won't necessarily make you into unfavorable conditions, even though if we consider into uh, a longer term. Yeah, I think in this example, in longer term, it is still practical.
and yeah,
And
just now you make one thing, which is about the social acceptance,
mm,
and how social acceptance play the role at here to judge
um,
whether being a good thing,
oh,
whether being different is a good thing or bad thing.
Okay, the second factors, right?
Yeah.
The second factor here, actually, I'm not referring to like the majority or the social. I'm just referring to the group that you are targeted, the group that is important for you at that particular aspect. Let's say now we're talking about career, and then the targeted group is those you want to target. So you still can find someone who can accept this.
Then buy a manual car, who I target for, who I target to.
Buying a manual car, I think for this one, maybe let's say this car is used by your own, then actually the person, your target person is yourself, and it also include the 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 people that would maybe take over your car. Maybe you want to sell it in the future. People want to take over your car. That group of people is also your target. And also, if you buy the car, then if it is the use for, let's say, not only you, also by a family, then your family members can also be the target of this particular decision.
But I make the decision. I didn't consider all these things, and all these things is not the is not the main benefit of me. Uh, yeah. Of course, the car is used by me only because first,
Mm.
nobody know how to drive my car.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, my friend know how to drive my car, but he has his own car. Yeah, so excluded out. And my mother refused to learn, refused to drive.
Yeah.
So to me, it is her problem. It's not my problem.
Mm.
So yeah. So yeah, of course, the car definitely will be drive by me. Otherwise, why I buy the car?
Mm.
So this reason is totally excluded. Is because it makes no sense. It make it, uh it make no sense for me to buy the car and then not not for my use. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
and then and then I didn't consider what is the future value of the car. The future value must be low. I didn't consider this.
Mm.
And what I consider is okay, I will use this car until it cannot drive anymore, or until the maintenance cost is greater than the replacing cost.
Mm.
I will not switch my car. I will not sell my car for another car
Mm.
easily. Uh, I don't concern about the appearance, the the performance, uh, the convenience, the comfortability. I don't concern all those things. To
Mm.
me, car is just bring me from point A to point B.
Yeah.
If I have another cheaper option, I can choose not to drive my car. For example, some people want to take me to another place. Yeah, I can join their car. I don't need to drive my car.
Mm.
If
Yep.
if there is a public transportation and the efficiency and the effectiveness is greater than me driving my own car, yeah, I will take the public transportation.
Yep. Like in Singapore, right?
Yeah, and also if in future we have the robot taxi
Mm.
and the cost of uh the uh the cab is lower than the maintenance and the running cost of my own car, I will also choose a robot. I would also choose to take the cab.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yep.
I didn't consider all of this future value. I consider I the main point is that I don't have much money and I don't want to spend a lot of money on car.
Mm.
I rather save the money, even though it is a few thousand or even though it is a 10K. Yeah, actually it's more than 10K because 10K is a gap between the automatic gear car and the manual car, and also you need to plus the interest rate.
Mm.
Interest, yeah. And yeah, so it's more than 10K across the 7 years. Yeah. So yeah, and I can use the money to do investment. And this is a major part because I know how compound interest is so sorry, I because I know how powerful the compound interest is.
mm,
And I know if some people spend the car in their early age, and then I spend the money to do investment, and if my investment rate is greater, greater than uh, maybe the interest rate, and also the hurdle rate, the discount rate, uh, which is like the FD, uh, a normal saving account interest rate. And then
mm,
yeah, this is how my wealth grow, and also this is how I move forward, and then
mm,
uh, let them let other people left behind me in terms of wealth. This is this is the main reason.
mm,
So it's totally is about the finance. Yeah.
mm.
Mm.
Yep.
So
Yes.
so to me, the social acceptance uh, didn't play any role at here.
Mm, yep. And also, the acceptance here in my uh, in my this framework, I think is not referring to the social, but also like I say, also yourself, whether you can accept this. If you can accept this, even though it is different, it won't be a problem. If
What
also, yeah,
what that what do you mean? You do something different from other people, and then you don't accept it. What does it mean?
um, uh, um, yeah. What I mean is, you yourself need to be able to accept it. Uh,
Why I don't accept it? If I want to do something different from other people.
mm, okay. Let's say is that um, um, let me think for an example. Okay. Let's say today uh, you have a car which is uh, yeah, you own a car, and then the car is quite old, and uh, yeah, if you don't think it is a problem, you can accept driving an old car, and you can see uh, the cars around you. They are all of them are newer car, and you couldn't find one which is as old as yours. Then if you can accept it, then it means that it don't have to be. We don't need to change it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay, I got it.
Yep. So if you think it is not okay, then you still own it. Maybe it will affect you. Maybe like you don't like it. You will you don't feel good. Yeah, something like that.
Mm.
Yeah. And then this is for the first example.
Is
And
there okay? In your life, do you have anything which is doing quite differently from other people?
um, um, let's say for job and then my working hours. I still work in Saturday and Sunday, I think this is not a minority, but it's also not a majority. Most of the people have the weekend, Saturday and Sunday is not a working day, but for me it is.
Okay, but is this because of lack of choice? Is it because of you cannot choose? You are forced to do things like this, or actually you choose to do like this?
Um,
Because so far in my knowledge, all teacher, uh, yeah, because of the nature of the job, the nature of the industry, they are almost the same.
yeah, I think for this one, if I don't want to work in Saturday and Sunday, I I can also arrange for classes in the weekday, like in the evening, at night. But yeah, because I don't want to work at night, so I make it uh to the weekend.
If you want,
Also,
but if you want
yes.
to change, will your customer agree? They
Um,
are already so tired if they need to study at the school for the whole day, and after come back, they need to the do a tuition.
yeah, it has some limit here also.
Mm.
Not everyone will accept this.
Yeah, and also, yeah, I can say I I'm also being different because my company always require me to do OT
Mm.
every day. Does it mean that I'm different, or I actually forced to do the things that I don't want to do?
Mm, yeah, in this case, you it's yeah, it seems like you are compromising, and then you have to do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, right. So it doesn't mean to me it doesn't mean being different.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah. Any other example?
Um,
It's quite a lot. For example, have English conversation for more than one
mm,
and 2 years is also
yeah,
one thing. So don't do that. Wake up in the morning so early every
yeah,
day. Yeah, this is not that difficult to think. Yeah,
mm,
and maybe you can say do meditations. Most of
mm,
people don't do meditation.
mm,
Reading book, it also could be one of them.
mm,
Yeah, but
right.
because I'm not sure what's the volume of you. Yeah, and a lot, actually a lot. But do you really care who think people thinking on your behavior, on your action?
Um, maybe a little, but not to the extent that very serious.
Yeah. And just now you mentioned about okay, uh the social acceptance, or maybe the I think it's not social acceptance, it's the it's the it's maybe it should be the self acceptance about the social yeah, maybe it should be like that. Yes, self acceptance about the social. Okay. And yeah, so for this yeah, in the previous conversation we mentioned about don't seek approval of other people.
Mm,
Yeah, don't seek approval of women. And
Yeah.
also, and then what if you don't care other people thoughts on you? You don't care other people thoughts of you.
Mm.
How will you behave differently?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yep.
by thinking from this perspective, if you want to, uh, if something behave differently from other people, and then he or she is still concerned about the self-acceptance, about the social ties, this is not about being different, the problem. It's not about this problem being different, quote unquote. And this is about you seeking approval of other people. This is because you keep considering how other people think on you. This is a
Mhm.
problem.
Yeah. Yep. But
Yeah, yeah. Of course, there's some premises here, which is you assume seeking approval is not a good thing, and also you assume that uh, uh, concern about other people's thoughts of you is not a good thing. This is a premises.
yeah.
To me, this is exactly
Mm.
because this is the only way to be yourself, not being different, but be yourself. This is the only way to be yourself. You couldn't achieve those two things, which is a minimum, which is a kind of like the minimum entry point. You can't really be yourself. And when we also mentioned how be yourself is so important.
Mm.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah. So, Josan, what you want to say?
Yeah, just now actually I want to say that seeking approval to me may not be something like uh, uh, totally bad or what. Yeah, for me it is it has the gray area.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So shall I move on to my second and third example?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, my second example is about let's say today's we are a, a manufacturer, we are a company, and then we want to produce car, and let's say it's maybe like the next in 30 years time, uh, assuming that almost all of the car uh, they are the self-driving car, autonomous vehicles, and at that time, let's say we are the manufacturer. If we want to be different, we want to produce uh, those car which is non self-driving car, which is like the cars nowadays. We need a driver to sit in the car to control the car. So in that case, being different, whether it is practical, in that case, uh, practical here, we may think like maybe not because nowadays we have no driver. I mean, 30 years later, maybe that has got no drivers. Yeah, people already don't know how to function this kind of car. And then, but when we go to the second factors, which is like whether this is accepted by your targeted person, group of or people, then probably the answer here is a yes. Uh, it can be for some purpose. Let's say it is collectible. Yeah, it has its value to collect this kind of car. This is something like the history of the car. Yeah, it is the previous type of car that people use, and it can also be something like in a niche market. Let's say we have the car racing. Yeah, let's say after 30 years, maybe the car racing activities they are the cars that they use are already autonomous vehicles. Yeah, but maybe you still can find an activities which is like the real driver drive the car and then race the car. You still can find the niche market maybe. Yeah, so in that case, you you can find your targeted group, and then it is accepted by them. Then in the second factors, this is possible, and for the whether it is practical, it depends on how big the market, whether you make money, something like that. So I think being different may not be bad also, but it doesn't also means it is a good. It depends on uh, how you do that. So this is my second example.
Mm.
And yeah, I move on to my third example, which is about being different at our personality. Yeah, for here, I give an example of being fake and being genuine. The fake here isn't so negative. It is like when we go out, we deal with people, and then more or less we fake a little. Yeah, it is just uh, exactly seeking approval. Yeah, that's the same thing. Yeah, so we fake a little, and then versus being genuine. So I think the majority of people are faking themselves to some extent, and only a minority of people they are they can be regarded as being genuine. So being different here, let's say, is being genuine. And whether this is practical, I think it is yes, it is practical. Maybe uh, um, yeah, you're not seeking approval from other people. You still can survive. You still can live well. You still can live the life you want to live. Yeah, so I think this for here it is practical. It won't like if you don't seek approval, you couldn't find a job, you couldn't earn a living, you couldn't find friends. It is not the case. So for practical here, it is okay. It is yes. And for accepted here, I think it is still a yes. You can still find the group of people. They like genuine people. They like genuine person. Uh, even though they may not be the majority, but you still can find those group. Yeah, you still can find your partner, uh, which who actually like genuine personality. So also most importantly, for here you yourself can accept it. Yeah, you like being genuine. So in this example, I think being different is also not something bad.
Yeah, can
Yep.
you find somebody don't like genuine personality?
Um, yeah, there could be a lot. Let's say today's uh, it is on a in a restaurant, and then people sit together, uh, and then they are in one table, and maybe they are the relationship of them are business partner, or uh, they have some business relationship. So let's say somebody say something, and then the other guy he is really genuine, and he just expressed his opinion, but the opinion is so straight, and maybe it is too genuine, and then which is something like uh, he doesn't agree with this, agree with it, and when he is being asked, and then he just tell the truth, and maybe this break the relationship, and yeah, sometimes being too genuine will have these kind of problems, especially dealing with the business.
Yeah, ask you one question. Do you think not seeking approval of other people and also don't care other people's thoughts of you and also being yourself is being direct? Do you think they are same thing?
Um, not necessary.
Yeah. And how smart people will react, will do, will behave in the example you mentioned just now? Will they
Um,
express themselves directly if they want to win the business?
Yeah, maybe they can change how the way that they say, but when being asked, sometimes you just have to they just want you to show your opinion.
Can you explain?
Yeah, let's say something that you just don't like, and then other people ask you whether you like it.
Yeah, and I will say it's not my what is it called, the cup of tea. Yeah,
Mm.
I don't like it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Uh, what do you mean here? What is the example? You like what? Girl, a soup, a dishes, or what thing, or idea, or thoughts? Their company. I think you didn't give a very good specific things.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If this is a dishes, if this is the coffee, if this is the taste of the soup, I would say I don't like it. I don't need to say, yeah, this is quite okay. If this is not good for me, if this is taste bad to me, yeah, I don't drink alcohol.
Yeah. The
Mm,
alcohol can be an example.
yeah, I just don't drink. Yeah, I can serve you. Yeah, I can feel, I can help you fill the glasses. Yeah, but I just don't drink. Yeah, this is my choice. Maybe because of my health problem, maybe because of other reasons. Why you need to seek the approval,
Mm.
such thing. And how about business idea? How about their company? If you think this is not suitable for you,
Mm.
why you want to like score them or express yourself to them very badly, and then let them have a very bad impressions? Why you want to do that? If you are a businessman, you still want to maintain the relationship. This is just a business.
Mm.
Maybe you will have next business with the same person. Maybe the person will recommends other people to you, other businessmen to you. If you break the relationship, they won't help you in future.
Yep.
Yeah. But express yourself doesn't mean that you need to be direct.
Mm.
Yeah. But
Yeah. Yeah. For
doesn't
this
mean
one,
that
I agree.
you have to accept the business idea. You have to accept the business thought. No. And also, if you don't like the business idea, why? Why you don't like it? Do you really understand the business idea? Do you really understand other people company?
Mm.
Do,
Yep.
do you think you are the god? Do you think you know everything? Is there any unknowns? Why don't you just ask in detail? Yeah,
Mm.
the curiosity. You try to understand. You try to understand what is the reason, what is the core, why people want to create a business like that. For example, if some people ask me, yeah, why you buy crypto, I can explain to him. Or maybe um, if I saw some people buy the lottery tickets, yeah, I will ask them, yeah, this seems stupid to me. Uh, but they may explain to me, yeah. But after calculate the probability, okay, and I found that okay, this is not what I want because of the negative expected value. I can explain to him, but it doesn't mean that they they will not success. They may success. They may become successful. They may win the lottery. But I will explain to him, yeah, because of the negative expected value. So, and because of this is a negative sum game.
Mm.
The company will earn our money, and then I don't want to let the company earn my money, and I know this is a negative sum game, and then in long term I will not benefit from this game, so I don't involve. I don't want to join. Yeah, if you want to join, you can. Good luck. Mm.
Mm.
But you need to be aware. You need to be aware. If you hope the success, uh, you actually hope the luck. Yeah, because the probability is not favor to you. This is express yourself. Yeah, this express yourself. Express yourself doesn't mean that you will hurt other people. This is a question. How you express yourself? Are you attack other people, or are you try to explain? Are you try to understand their mindset?
Mm. Yep.
Yeah, I think you have a very big understanding about. Sorry, I think you have a very big misunderstanding about stop seeking approval of other people, stop concerning other people thought of you, and also being yourself. Uh, I think I actually explained quite well in the previous conversation. Yeah.
So
But
how about the attempts to like pleasing other people?
yeah, pleasing other people. Why? Why you want to please other people? What is the purpose?
Yeah, let's say you are doing the sales related job. Uh, the most common things we see for those salesmen and saleswomen is they will try to form a good relationship with the client. They will please their client so that they get higher sales.
Okay, is a salesperson really provide a value to the customer? I think there's a very big misunderstanding here. I think for sales, you need to provide value to your customer. If the product is homogeneous, is identical, the customer can seek other people to buy the same product.
Mm.
Why they want to choose you? So you play the
Yep.
game, which is you have no any advantage on it, and then you couldn't gain any advantage on it. You choose the wrong direction. Just like you choose the wrong industry, you choose the wrong business. You can choose a photocopy industry nowadays. You also can choose the uh, other business, which is the technology. Yeah, which one will you choose? And if you have to choose between not doing business and doing a photocopy industry, I rather choose not doing business because I don't want to put my money in a declining industry. So you spend your time. This is a business that spend their capital, and time is your capital. Why you spend your time working something that's it's not going to work in long term? You are not providing a value to your customer. This is a higher level of thinking. Of course, you can provide value.
Mm.
Yeah, and yeah, we can provide value by selling the homogeneous car, by selling the homogeneous item product. But how about your service? Do you think a good service, just about pleasing your customer, or you actually put yourself into other people's shoes? How to make them convenient? How to create value? When you are doing the YouTube, when you are doing the conversation, how you think the counterparty? How you think of me? How you think of your audience? Are you trying to say something uh, kind of like make sense, and then uh, let other people don't have any reasons or any like entry point to attack you, to hurt you, or are you actually trying to create something to other people? Try to create a value to other people. What is your starting point? If your starting point is you try to create value to other people, and then you just do it. What if your starting point is pleasing other people? How your action will be different. This is one example. Yeah, and you can see on some TV programs. Yeah, so some of the people they are on the TV. You can feel that. You can feel that what I described just now. Or some YouTuber, you can feel that. Yeah, you can feel their personality. This is not genius. This is so fake. You totally can feel that. Human is not that stupid.
Yep.
Yeah. And when you feel that, do you like it? Do you enjoy it? No, you don't enjoy it. This person is just trying to maybe you want to say please other people, but he failed to do that. He failed to achieve his objective. He failed to achieve what he wants. He wants to grow his business. He wants to grow his YouTube channel. He or she want to gain the attention from the public when he or she on the TV programs on the YouTube channel, other people YouTube channel. But he or she fails to do that if they're just being fake. If they just care a lot of things. If they don't have the chance to express themselves, if they don't have the chance to be relaxed, to not concern other things and just focus on focus on the thing you are working on. The problem comes, solve it. The question comes, answer it. If you don't like it, say no. Some people ask you to do something. Some people to ask you to do some embarrassing things. If you really don't like, then say no. And then tell them why. Tell them why. And let them understand you. Please express yourself. Express yourself is let other people understand you. It's not refuse, it's not attack, it's not hurt other people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and okay. To me, actually, this topic, uh, yeah, initially, I think it is actually a very silly topic because I didn't aware that we actually discussed quite a lot of things, which is related to this topic, especially the paradox of the authentic. Yeah, this because this topic is made by you in the Monday review. Actually, this is the uh there's a lot of things which overlap to this topic. Yeah. So actually, after that conversation and after the stop seeking approval and also after the uh stop concerning other people's thoughts on you, and I see no point to have this topic anymore. Yeah. And yeah, because we already know all of these things. Yeah, and so to me, uh, by having all of this conversation before, and to discuss this topic, actually is very very short. It's very very easy. The first thing is be yourself first. Be yourself first. And then the second, being different is not a bad thing. It doesn't mean this is a good. It doesn't mean being different is a good thing. Okay, but something you need to know, which is being different is not a bad thing. This is a very powerful knowledge to you. Okay, the first one, being different first. Why? We have discussed a lot already. Then why being different is need to observe the being different. Being yourself need to observe the being different. Because some people want to be different just because they want to be different. They
Mm.
want to differentiate themselves because they don't want to doing the same thing, same as other people. But he didn't focus on the important things. Why you want to do such thing? If you do such thing, you just want to differentiate from other people. This is the cloud, Xiao.
Mm.
I'm not sure whether I pronounce this correctly. Okay, let me check the. Yeah, it's a cloud. It's just a cloud. So no point to do that. So being yourself first. So be yourself, understand what you want, know why of this thing. Yeah, be yourself. And then when the thing you want, when your value is different from other people, being different is not a bad thing. Yeah.
Mm.
So that easy. It's very, very easy. So it is kind of like want to spot the uh uh spot one misunderstanding. Okay, but because I think we already have so many conversations. So I actually think yeah, initially I think yeah, this is necessary. Yeah, because we
Hello.
so it's also yeah,
Yeah,
but
bad connection.
yeah, initially because I I first thought I initially think that we don't have this conversation to spot the misunderstanding because it's quite obvious. This is a very obvious misunderstanding. Yeah, but it's also good to point out again. Yeah. So yeah. So this topic still have its value. So that means yeah, being different is not a bad thing, but be yourself first.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah, and don't try to be different because you don't want to act the same as other people. Understand the know why, understand your value. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay, so do you have anything want to add in?
No.
Mm. Okay, so yeah, that's all for our today conversation. How do you feel? Did you enjoy the conversation? Please tell us what you think of our conversation. And what not native speakers, if you found any vocabulary mistake we made, please also comment to let us know because we want to learn more and improve ourselves. Remember to like subscribe to us. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.